Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Okay. Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Never mind the furthermore. Never mind the furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, musicians, and other creatives. It is the best way to get yourself hosted and set up so that you can get your message out there. Now, you'll notice that I am not, like I usually do, flashing the banner because I'm still in the process of doing the background changes I warned you all about. Joe gave me a big bunch of help with a bunch of the other stuff, and that just slipped my mind some of the banners I still have to move. So there'll be a little bit of static. But what it won't give you static is knowing that you're hosted someplace safe, where you don't have to worry about the algorithm ran by the Zuck bots, or Elon Musk getting cranky about something, or somebody else getting cranky, where you know your stuff is up, intact, and just delightful. All right, and if you go and you pay the one-time fee, if you use Podcast One, you get half off. But I didn't tell you that. We're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you reach that level that you desperately need. As a Western martial artist, we have a bit of audio issue, has to be double-checked. Cool. That is fixed. And we're just keep on trucking through. Guys, we are also made possible by sales of my latest book, Paints in Hellfire. A dark secret is claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child on the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Available through Amazon. Go get Paints in Hellfire over on Amazon today. Now, let's get right into it. And I know there's a lot I need to do, and of course I will be running Joe's ad and a few other things in the near future. But right now, dear friends, we are setting up to get into a new week. It is a Monday. It is a hot Monday. And some of us are feeling like a hot mess, but we are slowly, consistently barreling our way through to make things better. Because as creatives, that's what we do. We make things better. As you can tell by my luscious curls, the humidity is insane. The heat is dangerous, especially the farther south you go right now. So please be careful with that. Don't stay thirsty, my friends. Stay hydrated. Okay? Sorry, that wasn't meant as a gesture. That was my nerves not quite working right. So what I want to talk about probably is my accountability. Very little. You see, Mandy has been very ill lately. That's my lovely wife. And she's taken some tests, and it turned out that her iron in her system is very, very low. Now, Mandy is prone to anemia. She has been since childhood. And every so often this happens. So we're not even sure why, but it means she is incredibly weak for a period of time and needs care. So basically, Saturday, she spent the whole day hunkered down. Sunday, she spent almost the whole day in bed, came out and made a fun little meal for me for Father's Day of cheesy hot dog wrap biscuity dudes, some mac and cheese, nothing overtly fancy to you guys, but it was really nice for me. And I spent the day hanging out with Xander. I got to call my parents. I had to cancel my plans to visit them because taking care of Mandy. So it was a good day. For the present wise, she okayed the business purchase of a laser cutter. So at some point in the future, I will have a rather sizable laser cutter engraver burner thingy, and we will be setting that up downstairs and running custom piping out through actually a mailbox inside of my wall out to the front, and we'll be using that to hopefully be able to mass produce big stompy robots still out of wood to keep that sawdust feel. As soon as I have everything set up, I will start with the redesign of the miniatures so that they are like punch-outable, basically. I'm just getting into it. Now, I do have 3D printers to set up, and they are cool. But to address some people who maybe have concerned, I will not be doing any product that that is in competition with like Joe Bachman. I'm not going to do digital wood burns to mimic what Joe does with his system, because that would be a dick move. And friends, we don't do that. We take care of our friends. So I'm looking forward to that. I may be doing some terrain piece things. I've got some ideas out there. I just have to explore what kind of patterns exist so that I can get better at them. But it's a good time, and I'm really looking forward to using this device to make things. So that's pretty much my both my Father's Day and my accountability. It was largely taking care of the family because that's what I do. In the background, there was a good bit of things where Joe and I had a lovely meeting in that Sunday afternoon. And like I said, we are now, you don't know, but we are broadcasting currently through the IndieCD.org background, which means in coming weeks, I may go, okay, Joe, do you want me to broadcast to the IndieCD Twitch or the IndieCD wherever? I meant to have that conversation with him and totally forgot before I finished setting up this broadcast. So we'll do the hinky stuff where I know I am. Frankly, you guys expect technical difficulties from me. I'm not going to walk into a new venue or 6 or however many trying to help get you guys this message out. And, I prefer to stumble before I get into deeper waters. So that's part of my accountability. I really haven't done much writing. Thank you to Dawn, who as a beta reader has also gone through and checked some of my, did you mean to say that? Nope. Because apparently when I type on my phone, friends, I have found out something interesting as I hit myself with my own pen. is it mightier than the sword? Anyway, that is that my phone's autocorrect and Google Docs is autocorrect don't always get along. So occasionally, as part of what's making my writing just so spicy, well, fun, I don't do spicy, is the fact that my one autocorrect will try to change things to something else, and the other autocorrect will then try to autocorrect the autocorrect. I think I've got that mostly licked, but it explains why I was having what's called a delayed autocorrect response, wherein everything looks good, and then about a 10 count later, it goes, oh, wait, I need to change that. I'm not even playing on hard mode. I'm playing on like curse mode, and I understand that, and I'm okay with that. I did also want to shout out something. My boy Alec, bless his black little heart. I think it's tie-dyed. Anyway, he gave me an amazing letter for Father's Day. I was misty-eyed. I'm still misty-eyed thinking about it. So thank you very much, Alec. And Xander, well, he hung out with me and he chilled, and he found a couple of my missing Nerf guns for me, which for Xander is a pretty big deal. And I'm very thankful for that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all the well wishes, and anyone who didn't get really covered or appreciated on Father's Day, just know that I appreciate you and your hard work. I don't care if you're a pet dad or, you're a stepdad or just pulling an Uncle Iro on folks who may not need it, who may not realize it, but desperately need it. You are doing great work, and you should be appreciated. So thank you to all of you. Now, what are we doing? What's up with this week? Well, first thing is going to be heat survival, because we have a nasty, nasty heat wave, and I am still getting my assorted air conditioning units up where they need to be and going. I'm doing a lot of background reorganizing and resetting, because in the time between us, I acquired another new desk. I have so much work that needs done that I just have to sit down and do it. I'm excited though. And I may be doing I'm up because I'm kind of siesting in the afternoons. So I may be up later at night, which means I might, if I can keep my study tolerable enough, I might be getting some more writing and formatting and good stuff done. I'm looking forward to it. It is 81 and sunny in the wonderful world of Earl Park, with no sign of relief. So, folks, while you're out there, just staying hot, staying warm, I want you to remember that you can always hang out with the coolest people over on Indie CD, and we're going to go right to that. And I'll be back in about a minute 29 to see what the comments have, because you guys are far more interesting than I am. See, I told you, you found me my favorite, a couple of my favorite Nerf guns, and I'm just really happy to have them, so I can talk about why a blaster like this is good. A blaster like this, while more powerful, may not be as good. And, 1 second, a blaster like this is probably a bad idea as it is, even with the dorky attachment. So I'll be shooting a video at some point in the near future on that topic, as well as several others for my currently unorganized Nick Knows Nerf program. But that's one I want to keep like pre-recorded, because it will force me to go back to my studies in editing. So let's go through the comments, because people who are interesting have interesting things to say. And Carl Witzman says, am I first? Wakey, wakey. Yes, the amazing, the incomparable Carl Witzman is first through the door, coming in with a glorious thing, and shortly followed thereafter by our beloved Trelena Bachman. Hello, Trey. All the love in the world. As I occasionally do business, I was requested by Pat. Yes, that Pat. Awesome lady, preacherish mojo lady, Pat, to have you talk to Gall. What's his name? Darren. He talked to Darren Guess. His call handle is something else, but you know who I mean. Runs the conventions. Apparently, there's something with looking for custom amiguri, and he Pat expressly requested I get a hold of you about that. So I am, and I have. Yes, once again, I am doing random business on my live show because I can. That's how we get things done. And hi, Trey. I waited for BKM, but no show, so I came here early. I had it on good authority. It wasn't likely to happen. He's up to something with this project that he's not fully talking about. And Trey says, I'm helping out another project until my official one starts, so I'm doing a bit of office work. I did not need to think about Secretary Trelena with the little pencil skirt this early in the morning. I did not need that to run through my mind. I should apologize, but I'm not going to. Nice. Hope you get to stay indoors today. It's supposed to be crazy hot. Wow, that joke was bad enough Joe hid. Anyway, yes, that's the plan. All indoor cats are lying on tile somewhere. The one cat still outdoors is hiding in a cool spot, I think. Probably. I know that right now my bedroom is closed up again because it has one of the air conditioners, but we're trying to cool that down as a fallback position. We shall see. She came out to eat for me, but she waited until I went back indoors. She's too smart, indeed. I need to check Donna's coffee cup so she can come in here. Good. Plenty of air conditioning here and another coffee drinker, so we have a pot going. Rock on. Oh, I could use a pot of coffee right now. Not that I need the energy. It just sounds like it would taste good. Good, Donna is up and about, causing trouble on the interwebs in another area. Well, that's fine and dandy. Good morning. Good morning, Don Dulas. That is one I do have to find. Okay. I have that somewhere. I have to get Don Dulas's baby set up because I don't currently have them as an overlay here. That's problematic, but I'll get that moved. Good morning, Dawn, creator of Her Fashionable Felines. While I don't have it, I will I'll do something to make it up to you, Dawn. You know me. Dawn. And I made a couple of Green Room comics on your Walmart post. Really? Are you referring to me or to Trelena? And hey, Trey, Dawn, and Witzman, dude. Hey, Donna. I know it's hot to trot outside, but you are keeping the mojo in the dojo. And it's so smooth. Here on WNTF, Nevermind the Furthermore. Donna, Good thing the Witzman dude reminded me of the time he brought me more coffee. I've only been up half an hour. Rock on. I'm all for people getting sleep. And Trey's greeting everyone, and Carl is saying, accountability, no writing, just cat wrangling, semi-successful, staying cool. Well, I understand that you were staying cool because you couldn't do anything else. It wouldn't be in your nature. However, I also saw all the bandages on your hand. So I'm hoping that you are able to get feeling a bit better. And let's see. And Thesis, good morning, Thesis. How are you, my fellow owner of fine quality plastic swordsmanship? I hope you're having a good one. Hey, Thesis. Thesis, hello. Foxy lurking, probably. Hey, Thesis and Donna and Carl and Trey. So we got greetings across the board. So you saw BB? Good. Even if she isn't made inside, seeing her does make me feel a bit more relaxed. We're borrowing a safe trap from April this week. She'll be in by Friday at the latest. Yay! Excellent. She's just enjoying her wild freedom again. Her brother was like, I'd rather lay on memory foam, please. Wisdom. BB has a lot of her mama in her. She just wants to glamp for a little while. At least she's been fixed. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Grant Lankard. How are you doing, sir? Hey, I must be crazy being up this morning early. I didn't get back from Charlotte till like 3. Oh, good sir. We are keeping similar hours. Also, be careful. There's been some really bad ozone alert stuff, and the air quality has been a nightmare, guys. Hi, Carl, Donna, and Blade, and hi, Grant. Hey, Don, Trey, and Don. See, keep making the rounds. Morning. Hey, Foxy lady. Looks like your surprise was a staggering success for Thesis, and I'm glad to hear it. Hey, Foxy. 2-minute warning. Hey, Foxy. Did I miss no morning? Or is Brian really not doing that anymore? Not sure. He likes to be unpredictable. Brian is the terror that flaps in the night. He's the itch you just can't scratch. He is Darkwing BKM. Anyway, and when I posted photos of my bandaged hand, 2 of the Terre Haute Muncie friends deployed get well cards near the house. Aww. That's why it's no warning. Or that's what I told myself. Right, Dawn. Heck of a marketing scheme. You might get a show, you might not, but you better check, because if you miss it, you'll regret it. Terre Haute rhymes with boat. Yes, it does. I noticed you never mentioned my scratches from getting Calvin in. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. LOL. Don't forget to like and share, folks. Thought I posted your arm photos. What arm photos? Sneaks towards Donna's office. You are just terrifying paparazzi. Carl's. And I don't have a big photo because the scratch is not bad, but it is rather long. Snickerdoodle, my most vapid of cats, has taken to wanting to be petted. This is a good development. However, Snickerdoodle doesn't hunker down while petted. He likes to stand because he feels safer being able to jump wherever he needs to, which is fine. I get that. However, his balance is not that good when he's distracted. And he kind of slipped off my leg and tried to catch some traction. So I have a couple really nice lines running down from about my knee to halfway shin. It happens. No biggie. Hey, Nick. Morning, Nick. Hello, Nick. Always in trouble, Dawn. Always. Duh. You can see arm photos. You can sell arm photos on OnlyFans to give guys with arm fetishes, Donna. And Trey says, apparently I have no speakers, so I'm just here. So I'm here for the chat to drop my like and share. Oh, I feel like we never know what we're going to get with Nick's hair. This has an 80s vibe today, I'm thinking. I have an 80s vibe by nature. Yeah, it just decided it was going to get humid and do the whole all the curls all the time, which is what my hair does. I naturally curl it. Guys who like claw marks. Not touching that one. Poor Trey, contemplating Grant's idea. There will be a Grant draws tonight. Brian Rodman will be the guest for the first half. He may be for the second half, depending on how he feels. Is there a show tonight? I don't know. Sarah Cook, who also has a Kickstarter, will be on the second half tonight. Oh. Haha, of course, Grant Jaws. But I'm not sure if Joey is up and Adam. Hello. Yes, Joey is planning to have a show tonight. Sounds good, Grant. I may show some of my HeroCon goods. Excellent. I went to Bojangles and Po' Boys while I was in Charlotte. Thought they were okay. Maybe I'm not a big fan of Southern cuisine. We mentioned that Joe does QR woodburn codes at events. Someone made a comment it was laser. We corrected saying it was hand done. She was impressed and shocked. Yes. And Joe says, I am planning to do a show tonight. It will likely be a burn show unless Morgan sends me her info. Spicy Chapter 20. Every time you say that, I'm like, I have to get a little farther so I can start the really interesting threats. I also got a black light flashlight in. The black light neon paint really pops with it and will make it easier to see in the glow in the dark paint. Wonderful. I suggested Foxy that one of her Facebook friends might benefit from being part of Indie CD. She don't know if she said anything, but if she should. Don't know if she said anything, but if not, she should. There we go. And a burn show? That sounds like some kind of euphemism. Nope, that just means he's doing live wood burning. Way to go, Xander, Nerf Finder. Indeed. It makes me so happy. And this, incidentally, is one of my favorite Nerf guns of all time. Probably my favorite. Because it's just so pocketable, and it's low enough power I don't actually risk, hurting or damaging anything with it. But we'll see. I mean, says Joe, we could turn it into a green room roast. I can't use Comedy Central roast since that's taken already. You'd have to red ban it if you're putting that out. Good morning, everyone, says Chris Walker. Hi, Xander. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
To see how is your show doing?
My show's doing really well. Would you like to go get a popsicle?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go get a popsicle? Because it's already starting to get warm. Good morning, everyone. Accountability made a couple phone calls to get some information and details for a certain event in October. Hello, Con. Waiting on responses. May have to leave early to respond. I fully understand that. And while you're leaving early and bugging people, somebody get me a 30-second to 1 minute ad for HoloCon so that I can please run some things so I can promote that convention. And Foxy's back. She's back again. Foxy's back. Phone a friend. Foxy's back. Foxy's back. Foxy's back. Foxy's back. And you know who else is back? Nah.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at indiecd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
We hope to see you there too, Foxy. Well, yeah, because we're going to the site, we hope to. It's a manic Monday. I was debating on whether or not to help that pain I occasionally help. Then I saw it was supposed to be over 90 this whole week. Yeah, no. Ain't worth dying over. Stay hydrated, my friends. Little bubble ASMR for the people who like that. We got into an argument last week, so I was debating not going back anyways. Yeah, isn't that guy you've had trouble with in the past? 90 degrees and trouble, it isn't worth it. We are at 65 this morning, but we will be up to 90 or so today. Yep, nope. Yep, nope. Very. And Joe's having Joe is having accountability, helping at lunch and learn at the park today, getting paperwork done with the day job, doing the stream tonight. Other irons are still in the fire as always. Get it done. Hey, Chris. Grant Lankard. I hate this weather, Foxy. It agrees with Nick, though. Whatever he's doing with his hair looks good. Okay. Nick's secret hair regimen for this morning. Honest to all that's holy. Wake up kind of staggery late. Realize that at 8 a.m. it is still rather toasty. Turn on shower on halfway to cold. Not like fully cold, but cool. Put head under shower till wet. You know? Set towel, soak excess, walk away. That's literally what I did with my hair today. Sorry if I make you uncomfortable by objectifying your hair. No, this is the time of year where I traditionally get really tempted to hack it all off anyway. So it's neat to know that it is appreciated. I am very comfortable in a great many things. And guys, thank you for watching. And I do want to remind you to please like, share, and subscribe to this channel because it helps me get the message of great people. And accountability. Let's see. Well, I don't blame you, Grant. Grew up in Missouri. I don't miss the hot and humid. Yeah, we are at around 70 degrees, 70% humidity in the house at around 80 degrees with the air conditioner running. Yeah, it is blasting. It's all this open westward facing space. But we're going to do some things about that. There are plans. And Dawn says, accountability, stuff to do around the house, show tonight. Yep, sounds good. Hi, Chris, and a squee for Chris. Hi, Chris. Wow, it's so hot and humid that Dawn's squee just died. Well, I think it was just mostly drowned. Accountability, recharging mental social batteries today, gardening work, as tomorrow we will have batteries today, gardening work tomorrow, as we have a cool 75 days. Sounds right. My Facebook Messenger is being stupid. Something with the pin and encryption. Many expletives yesterday. I can see my babies in my head. LOL. I'm glad. No, the mojo must be free to roam. The mojo needs airing. My inappropriate Facebook posts were in response to Dawn's Walmart photos. And good morning, Alec. How are you, good sir? Alec, morning, Alec. Morning, Alec. Morning, Alec. And good morning, Miss Sarah. I got an update. I got an audio update on the Hankton Hellfire book stuff. Oh, it's so amazing. Morning, Carl, and Dawn, and Foxy, and Thesis, and morning, Miss Sarah. Says all. Everyone's greeting Sarah, and Sarah's greeting everyone. Sarah's got a new Let's Play series coming out. Sarah's got some amazing stuff. You have to follow Miss Saren. Miss Saren the Siren on a few other things. And we've got more greetings. And even Hootie gets us once in a while. She got my leg last night trying for attention and loves. Ouch. And more greetings. And accountability. Room is done. No longer sleeping on the couch. Rock on, Alec. And Dawn says, meds, nuts, and coffee. Happy flipping Monday. And hey, Miss Saren and Alec. Did I miss Joe coming in? Hey, Joe. Yo, Joe. Anyway. Hiya, Miss Donna. And hey, Alec. Good to have a bed. My hair is uncontrollable today. Time to put it up. I know that feeling. Hi, Saren. Hi, Alec. Yes, Carl, especially after sleeping on a couch for 2 weeks. Thesis says, good morning.
Good morning.
Dawn says, hi, Xander. Good morning. Foxy says, morning. Alec, it's good practice for marriage. I do like how Xander interrupts the show. It's cute. Well, see, here's this funny thing. Xander lives here. The only reason the cats don't interrupt my show is I have delicate things that I'm working on in here at any given point, so I have to have a screen door to keep them from coming in. Or finding cats have taken over your bed. That will be a little later. He's a special guest voice. He is the special guest star voiceover. Yes, he is. He does keep things interesting around here. Morning Xander, along with Alec, Grant, Dawn, Donna, Foxy, Thesis, Trey, Joe, Manda, Nick, and anyone else who I may have forgotten. I think Manda is just getting her work done right now. And glad you're back in your room, Alec. And I love Nick's hair. It looks great on him. He wears it well. Thank you. You have been incredibly kind to me, Alec. I remember when I first moved out of my parents' house, I couldn't afford an AC, so I would ride on the bus all night just for the free AC. Oh, I don't know anything like that. See, this is why we need the all-night Walmarts again. We lost 99-cent McChickens and all-night Walmarts, and by gosh, I want that back. Oh, that's cute. Try Georgia humidity in the summer. No. Now, mind you, that's 70% in the house. It is 94% outside. Basically, the dew point is so low right now, is so high right now that I think if I threw a ice cube out my front door, it might start a thunderstorm. And no thanks, Chris. First time I went to visit Foxy's family was in July, and that was miserable, almost as bad as Tennessee in summer back in '92. Sorry, I had to step away for some work stuff. Good morning to everyone. Joe, your job comes first. I know you're a little nervous because now that I'm operating fully on the Indie CD network, it's bad enough to make the Dow drop, negative 0.21% for the people who care about such things, and the temperature to go up to 84 degrees. The Nick Field is a powerful and terrifying thing, and poor Joe, has risked his organization and his sanity by trying to help me broadcast to more places, which, like I said, once everything one by one, the penguins are stealing my sanity. And I really wish I had an open version of They're Coming to Take Me Away, hee hee, ha ha, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, to run whenever Joe gives me that expression where he just sort of floats off to another plane of existence. Anyway, and see, I like this time of year, my hair deciding to curl. Makes it easier to style anyway. Brush it while it's wet, put some curl protecting stuff in, let dry. Exactly. If I get up in the morning and I can find a hair tie, which with 4 cats is an epic battle, I can get my hair wet, comb it out, tie it off, and then it will make an ultra tight bun and keep it off my neck. And Thesis says my hair reminds me of Doc Brown. Reminds him of Doc Brown. Well, to keep my hair straighter, it would take 2.21 give up. And to make that, I would need a capacitor, which I do not have. I'm about to eat, take meds, and then probably head to the library for a bit. It gets really hot. I might check out a book for once. You know what, Alec? Remember, get yourself a book. Go grab a beanbag in the library basement and chill, my friend. That's what the library is for. Has too many books at home I need to read already. Yes, but those are home books. This is the library while you're chilling book. You can also bring a sketch pad and work on things. Oh, darn. If only the library was full of random reference art and things you can look at, too. Darn. Wahaha. Plus, you still have your homework. And we went to a Muncie event in Muncie, Indiana, and Texans came up and complained about the heat and humidity. We just laughed. There is no such thing, Alec. TBR can never be large enough. Yes. That is how I, maintain my supernatural immortality. As long as I have, more stuff to do, I can't move on. I tried southern humidity in the summer, cut off a chunk with the butter knife, slapped in a frying pan, and put it between two pieces of bread. It was good eating. Dang it, Joe, you sound like Dan. The problem is I can see Dan Hollifield doing that. I can see him just popping open the door, going slit, 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 whoop. Using it to soften his cornbread. Anyway, thesis I need. I'm just glad I didn't live in South Georgia like some of my family does. The higher elevation of North Georgia helps moderate the summer heat to a small degree. Isn't that nice? Grant says, I have to give Angie a ride. Have a good rest of the day, you guys. You too, Grant. And that's a good time, I think, to run an ad. So let's see.
Hello, I'm Dan Hollifield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphellion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan, for everything that you do. You are an amazing tour de force. I don't need that. I do need that. I am not totally doing other business-related things whilst tending to my programs. Never. I would never do that. And we've got and let's see, we did, I'll take my desert heat, thanks. Walking outside in July and summer in Missouri makes me feel like I stepped out of the shower. Like I just stepped out of the shower was nasty. I understand that. Bye, Grant. See you later. Miss Saren has graced us with her presence. Lucky us. Indeed. She does lend a certain je ne sais quoi to our proceedings, and I, for one, am absolutely here for it. And bye, Grant, and see you tonight. And hi, Chris. Blessed or cursed, depends on who you ask. Me, it's my show. I think we're blessed. Joe's paying for it, because of the Indie CD lovely sponsorship. So I think if he disliked it, he would just, flash something like cursed across the screen or be problematic. And since he hasn't, you're fine. See? Never curse. I'll have to. Wow. Okay. No. I'll have to revisit the grimoire. Must be doing something wrong. 1, not necessary. 2, must be doing something right. Got you by my side. Maybe he just has no reason to be cursed. That is the hope. I have a lot of Mojo related friends. In one moment, just added Trey's in there. Thank you, Joe. You are a god amongst men. That makes more sense, Foxy. And while I'm changing format, now is a good time for all of you, especially Miss Saren, as your services arise and you have new programs coming up, to reach out to me so that we can start getting your ads up so that we can rotate them. And trust me, Saren, I've been cursed by many women in my life. Nothing you can do is worse than what they... Okay, first, thesis. My friend. I love and respect you. But shut your screaming cake hole. I say this with love. Never say something like nothing you could do is worse to anyone. Ever. Always remember, because of the number of alleged cryptids, practicing practitioners, and other human adjacent entities in this chat, never provoke the fates, okay? The strangeness is both high and strange around these parts. And as you have friends, we are gathered here today to remember Thesis, who thought it could not get worse. No, hello, Chris. I went to Vegas with my family back in '99, all dressed in black, and people from Vegas looked at me. 'Cause you were. Depends on how much you like bacon. My go-to curse is to quote, "May all your bacon burn." Jeez! That's a vicious little cook. Luckily, I made it to a casino. Had some great AC, got some water, and I was okay then. I was probably 15 minutes away from some serious heat-related issues. I have been there. Heat-related issues and I are old friends, which is why I'm wearing my black, lovely, sort of almost corporate appropriate Hawaiian shirt, because I'm not going anywhere. I do love bacon. And yes, don't tempt a woman to curse you. I think Nick took that comment way more seriously than I intended. One, I respect the religions and capabilities of others, having seen the results. And Thesis says, not afraid. You will be. You will be. Now, okay. A rather cool Ferd Calvin just jumped on my lap. He must be been chilling on the tile. On days like this, I'm tempted to lay down on a patch of tile and let the heat get sucked out of me. And, you know, while the heat is getting sucked out of somebody, we need something that doesn't suck. I'm going to run Trey's ad because her stuff certainly doesn't. Oh my gosh, I have to show you guys something. Do buddy! All hail. Look. Behold! The little loom bunny I made that I gave her pictures of. This is your bunny. Am I content completely losing my mind over this? Yes. Because of course I am. I mean, it's Doom Bunny. Everybody loves Doom Bunny. Doom Bunny helps make the world a better place. Or at least a more interesting one. And, hi, Cat, Calvi. Hello, hi, Woke. Hey, Woke. Hey. Doom Bunny! Yes, Doom Bunny. It's very nice to have Doom Bunny back in my life, and especially in a cuddly form. It just really, really rocks. And I like to make sure, right, Doom Bunny, yes. I like to make sure that I am considered a serious professional broadcaster, able to maintain my gravitas at all points, regardless of the story I am presenting to you. And Woke is getting greetings. How are you doing, Woke? Any projects that we need to know about? And let me see. Doom Bunny's good for my posture as well, with his little fluffy butt. Okay, let's see. Comments got real quiet, so I'm okay with that because that means I get to catch up on some of the ads I haven't been dropping nearly as much as I would like to.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santastine, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
That's right, because nothing cools you off on a hot day like the chilling story of holiday horror, brought to you by BKM. He's been missing the show lately, but there is love. Xander, is everything okay out there?
It's okay.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. Anyway, let's see. Trey's Do Money does to you what your My Babies does to me. Exactly. And a spider may meet its doom soon if charcoal is successful. That is one thing I have noticed. A decided lack of spiders and other crawling vermin in my house. I'm very appreciative of the fact that my 4 cats are doing their jobs. And, when you see one big old spider and you go to deal with it and you see the, I don't even know what you call a group of predatory cats moving in. A pard? I believe they're called a pard. Anyway, just seeking to destroy it. It's delightful. I wonder if he will get used to it and forget it's on his head. Very possible, except as I move a little bit, Doom Bunny does a bit of a dance. And if I'm really small in my movements, I can kind of puppet him. Yes. No. Okay. That's not bad. Go charcoal. Indeed, go charcoal. This is a great time, guys. It's early in the week, and while it's hotter than all Hades, we haven't really made the decisions of how it's going to be and what's going to happen. Doom Bunny needs a saddle. No, he's holding on quite well, actually. But we can make this week whatever we want of it. And I'm for one, very happy. Velcro and a headband would do it to Carl. Absolutely. As would simply a well-applied hair tie or two. But like I said, he's well-balanced and we're okay. We need to find the little things that bring us joy, the little things that make it a little more worthwhile. And value them and prize them and let them bring us the joy that they bring. That, I encourage you guys always to craft and make things you love. Because when you love something and you bring it into this world, it makes your life better and you make its life better. And everything is just, I'm not going to use Superwood. All of it's just a little, wow. A little bit more awesome. And that's what we want. We want awesome, guys, because that's what this week can be. We are on the slow march to the 4th of July and getting things better. And I, for one, am excited. I've got glow-in-the-dark Nerf darts. I may have a few more things coming to celebrate that should hopefully be here before then. I'll be able to do sword reviews and Nerf gun reviews. This is a good time. And whatever you have going on, and I know it can be hard, you could take the time to make stuff better. And Alex says, I value you, Nick, and everyone else here, and everyone here. Thank you, Alec. I truly enjoy that. And I'm honored by that. But let's see. We have some other people who need some love. And let's get that song stuck in your head. The most requested jam here on WNTF. Nevermind the Muncie.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Muncie, we want to Muncie, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Muncie, we've got to Muncie. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Muncie is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your share Munsey. We want to Munsey because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Munsey, we got to Munsey. Anyway, and Don says, ditto, Alec. We value you too, Alec, and we've got to go. We've got to Munsey. We've got to Munsey. Friday was my first Munsey event. It was warm, but it was fun. And I really love that. I love that you guys are finding a hobby that doesn't hurt anybody. It encourages you to get out and go and, interact, not just with the people around you, but with your locations, with the world around you, where the only thing you're looking on your phone is to scan stuff. That's beautiful. But please, folks, if you're playing Munsey, don't let the game consume you to the point that you lose track of the beauty around you. I watched too many Pokemon Go players go down that particular route, and I found that a little sad. That song, says Lisa, must have some serious spell work thrown on it because it will just randomly pop up in anyone's mind who has heard it. That's because it is a catchy, magical jingle of doom, and I appreciate that. You got to enjoy your craft, whatever you're spelling and however you're spelling it. Catsputin power! See, and that's one great thing about Carl. He retains his immeasurable and delightful humility, his subtle charm. And I find that heartwarming. Now, what I'm going to do, we're about 3 minutes out from the end. And folks seem a little quiet, so I'm going to run a couple more ads to get some things done. And then we'll wrap up.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda. Just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for being part of the show. To the folks whose ads may be a little delayed as we update and change things around, you will be caught up with. And if you want to apply to make it more likely that your ad is shown, please remember that you can simply PayPal me money, and I'll be more likely to run your ads. And we can set up a deal where regularly Joe Bachman gets money, and he might run your ads more across more networks. It'd be terrible for some income to come in, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to make the heavy cost of poor Joe having to put up with my shenanigans on his sanity as his tech kind of quivers in terror. This is why I don't visit him in his home, because I respect the sanctity of his tech. And I don't think there is a Faraday cage big enough or powerful enough to keep the whole thing from looking like one of Frankenstein's operations with the lightning should I walk in. So I understand the situation. Everyone have a great and cool day. See many of you on The Burning is me and Grant Draws. Stay cool, everyone. Hydrate yourselves. Yes, please stay warm, stay hydrated. And remember, guys, you can always edit what you make. You can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. So keep crafting what you love. And speaking of love, I love you, and you should too. I'll be back Wednesday for the next episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. Go over and hop on the Independent Comics Network and bug Daphne Lage and Nita Lanning for me. Give them all my love. And if you haven't hit your like while you're here, please hit the like. With that, folks, toodles. See you soon.